Hi, this is my last video for this year. I made quite a lot of progress, but no game was released this year. Hopefully, with all the new tools I built, a new generation of games will be released in 2025. As for the progress of the dialogue system, it became a little bit more complicated than what I was expecting. Let me explain after the intro. Welcome back. If you are new to the channel, I make games, and you can download many of my games from the link in the description below. Rendering text in a game seems very simple and trivial to do, so there are three main parts to it. The first is the logic to store and handle all the dialogues, the text and the flow of the conversation. There are many tools for that on the web. The second one is how to process the text, so it can be rendered on screen. For example, you can add variables that can be introduced into the text or add different text effects. Text doesn't just have to be displayed on screen as a book. It can have character effects like a shaking effect when there is a surprise event. Some games add colors, waving effects, sounds to keywords, or make the font different. There are many options you can add to text, so you need a markup language, something similar to HTML for example, to define the style or effects of each letter or word. So I created a markup language for this. In this example, the first speech bubble is written in this text line, defining the color of the font and the effect to apply to some of the words, with many parameters to each effect, like duration, strength, speed, and so on. The last one is the actual rendering logic, of course. You can hardcode all of that into your game, but that will only work for that conversation. If you have hundreds of lines of text, that will not scale. Those are the three basic things that I have been focusing in the past few weeks. The more things I try, the more code I had to write to handle all of this. And we are not even talking yet about giving options to players to alter the flow of the game, to personalize the game experience. So in order to make all of this work together, I created a new architecture. First, the storage and the handling of all the text dialogue branches. So if I want to create a story with options, I can control the flow in this module. For now, I will leave that part open in this library so I can extend it into the future games. The second part is the markup language, and while developing it, I created something by accident. The idea was to add a single effect to parts of text, but by luck, I enabled, without knowing, a nested approach of effects. So you can apply multiple effects to text, so the output of one effect will be the input for the next one, and this applies to as many effects nested. So this is really helpful. For example, the waving effect to the word seen on screen can also be applied to the word master at the same time. So at this time, it is rendered at random positions around the original place, but I can also make each letter move in a waving pattern. I only have two effects at this moment, but I am planning to add transparency transitions and many other movements, so I can combine many different effects at the same time. Text has all the necessary markup tags to describe how it should look and move. And finally, the presentation layer, the rendering module, which will take all those instructions to show text. In this case, I set up it to render a letter at a time and apply all the given effects described in the markup language. So all text strings are stored in a separate file with all the markup language, so I can translate the content easily. The same dialogue at this moment is stored in my game like this, but I will export it to another format in the future, once I analyze all the cases I want to cover with this library. All this complicated thing took me almost a month to make, since I couldn't spend 100% of my time on game development this month. Holidays and some other events happened, so many days were lost with no development. So today I went to eat some sushi and some surprise dessert before coming back and make this video. What do you think? Do you still feel dialogue systems are trivial to make? This took quite more time than I was expecting, but once I started to see it working, I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know in the comments below. If you want to support my work, please click like and subscribe and click on the notification bell so you do not miss my next update. Thank you so much for being here with me in this journey. See you next year for some new exciting games and coding adventures.